be something useful now, eh?
Let's bring your daughter to work day. What a joke.
Where is our honoured guest?
Yeah, she's probably sniffing around that boy band. Hot spot.
Heat rash. Hotspot won it last year.
Heat rash. Oh God, they're running out of names, aren't they?
I hear the computer comes up with them, the songs too. Ah, there she is, and just in time too. That's 10 seconds, everybody. What have you been up to?
And what's it to you?
And we are going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. Stacey's still here.
Wishing.
Thanks, Stacey. And in this segment, we're delighted to have sent Robin and Patrick to the movies. Yes, tonight is the world premiere of The Automated, starring Lawrence Blunderclatch and the late, great Helena Canterbury Boatshoe. And all the stars are out tonight. We first covered this film almost 5 years ago, back when it was called The Medicated. Then, for mysterious reasons, the film was suddenly pulled the night before its release. Well, since then, executive producer George Focus has spent 5 long years polishing the film and turning it into a special edition and premiering tonight. With extensive state-of-the-art visual effects and a top-quality voice team, George says it's the movie he always wanted to make. Now, let's take a look at it.
I can't deconstruct it.
Captain?
I can't deconstruct it. Robots!
Is this a wig?
You think I don't grow that?
No, Dick, I'll kill you. Think of Saturn.
There's something on your face, Chief Harrison! I wish you were real, baby. Flesh and blood.
Captain Quasar.
But you're just ones and zeros, baby. If only I'd noticed.
Captain Quasar.
You rusted, but I didn't notice.
Captain.
I'm buffering, bitch, you said?
Got one on you.
God damn it, blast it off!
Here's a map.
What's a map? Okay, so head north on Interstellar Avenue, left at the asteroid belt, and a tricky 3-point turn at Uranus. What are these symbols? This corner, this is the key.
We could shut it down.
Yes, yes.
Well,
we can
Mike
shut
has
it
been muted this
down.
whole time. Anyways, welcome back. Episode 9.1. To give you context, I don't know what this film is. It used to be the Medicaid from episode 1, but now it's like an AI-generated film. I mean, just what the fuck is all this? The Automated.
Thrilling stuff. What did you think, Stacey?
The robots were alright. I guess.
They certainly were. Let's go over to Robin Short now in Western Square, who I believe has got the star of the show. Robin.
Oh, they're doing the red carpet.
Yes, we are live from Western Square with a man who needs no introduction, Lawrence Blunderclatch. How has your evening been so far?
Magical, absolutely magical. My most dear friends all gathered here to celebrate me. One really couldn't ask for much more, could one?
Well, on that note, with award season just around the corner, are you hoping to add to your collection for a 3rd time?
Well, I really couldn't say. But if the association deigned to honour me for a 4th time, so be it. It's really not for me to say. But let's just say
Ooh,
that
almost
I
messed
know
up there.
3 little gold men who are
I just realized I don't have to worry about the orange
Absolutely.
frequencies anymore, because well, the districts are already gone.
And each more deserved than the last. Well, it's safe to say that your career has gone supersonic in the last couple of years. How's that been?
Well, as I was saying to Stephen only yesterday, that's Stephen Spellman. The
Steven
Spellman.
Spellman. Isn't that supposed to be like a nod to Steven
I think
Spielberg?
Stephen, you know, this really has been quite the ride. And you know what he said? He agreed with me.
Wow. And what do you attribute your success to?
Well, if we're talking actual numbers, I'd have to say 60% talent, 30% looks, and 10% passion, brackets general. Not to mention the incredible coverage on election night. That really was the start of it all. That and my own range of sick bags. Lawrence's Chundercatch.
Wow. Who
All
could
right.
forget? Well, it's been a delight talking to you, as always. Thank you so much. Well, Patrick Bannon should be with Lil C for a conversation that doesn't involve vomit. Patrick?
Thank you, Robin. Let's hope not. We're actually joined here by...
Billy Bob Jean Short. And surely you recognize my youngest, pop sensation, Lil D. Her Lil C color album drops next week.
Is that her? Little D, the one
She's
we had.
around.
Whoa! Almost dropped the frequency. When did I did that pop song music video? What episode was that? Was that episode? I forgot what episode that was.
Praise Craglaw.
Praise Cragler.
Wow. But is she coming just because we've got some questions for her?
Well, she might be along later, but as our legal and spiritual guardian, I'll be happy to answer all.
Oh fuck!
And Lil D, was it? Well, you look great.
Oh, thank you. You know what I feel?
I'm not even paying attention to what's going on.
I'm wearing Little C, and you could be too.
Really?
Little C's new line launches tonight. This is one of my favourite looks. It's called...
Oh, what a unique name!
Hard to spell though.
But of course, Lil C is basically fashion royalty now with a veritable clothing empire to her name.
Okay,
Yeah, well, the label's gone from strength to strength since our initial TV launch on this very show, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So really, we have...
Ooh, almost messed it up.
all this. You know, this hat costs more than my second jet. Feel that?
Yes,
Wait,
it's
what?
a nice hat.
Person.
And Forbes magazine has named me the youngest self-made success story ever.
And do you have any advice?
He said his hat
for
is
anyone wanting to
costs
promote?
same as a second private jet.
All you need to
The
succeed
fuck?
on your own.
What is that hat made out of
is
then?
Financial backing and pre-existing fame. It's not rocket science, people.
Oh, well, but in sadder news, am I right that Lil C is going to be retiring from music?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Sure you can imagine. At 25, she's far too old for pop music now. She can't keep up with these young stars. So, her best of album is out now, and she's touring that later this year. And then, her farewell tour the year after that. And that's her last chance to see her. So, until...
So
the
she's
reunion,
retiring.
And then the classic tour after that. But it's been a long and varied career, as you can imagine. She's very, very proud.
Oh, and if her health's bad, then maybe it's for the best.
What's wrong with her health? Oh, yes, her health. Her poor health. Surprisingly expensive treatments. Curse you, Zatan! Damn your intergalactic justice!
Oh, yeah.
Galactic jet.
Well,
What?
better be letting you get back. Those babies aren't going to sell themselves, or possibly at all. Billy Bob.
Wording with
Lil
that.
C. D, thank you so much for joining me. And do pass our best wishes to Lil C.
Who? Oh,
Now, it looks like Robin is with a music legend who actually is irreplaceable. Is that who I think it is, Robin?
It absolutely is, Patrick. Jesus, how are you?
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, you know, I'm good. I'm great.
Oh well, I gotta.
Thanks to you. Thanks to
Really,
you,
the
thanks
frequency
to
I gotta
you.
deal with that now? He might swear
Your attempt to incite violence against
or
the
do
democratically elected
extremist
leaders of live TV.
quotes.
Yeah, exactly. And instead of being held a visionary, my management and agent, they all dropped me.
Oh no.
You can't break me when you didn't make me, you understand? See, I'm the voice, I'm the hope. You can lock me up, call the doctors, but only the moon can judge me.
So, what have you been up to since your team cut ties with you?
You know, keep building, keep moving. I'm actually working on a track right now. Written, recorded, directed, all by myself.
Can we hear a bit of it?
But now,
I know I'd love to hear it, and I'm sure the people at home would love to as well.
yeah, sure, of course. Give me the mic. Yo. The news tried to shut my mouth, but it won't be long until they go south. Cause my name's Big J and you can't stop me. See, no censorship can stop me. See, that's all I've got at the moment.
Okay, I was literally hovering my finger on the left trigger to censor.
Daddy promised this wouldn't happen again. You're supposed to clap and say, well done, Julian, well done.
Wait,
Thank you.
what? Do we got Daddy's boy here?
Now, ask me a polite question, and I'll walk away nicely.
Is it true that you're heir to a
He
hotel?
said, no, this is not what Daddy promised. What?
And that you're very much alive parent.
La, 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 la.
Very much alive parent.
Are you trying to censor me?
Dude, this is awkward. Yeah. Yeah, just... Oh,
Jay's
crap.
there. He really does seem to be going from strength to something. There are just so many
Oh, looks
stars
like...
here tonight, Megan.
See those
It
two,
really is the
those two
who's
new...
who of whatever here. I'm going to
The
see
news
if I can
anchor,
grab a
the
moment
news
with
anchor
my
and her
guests.
daughter having
I
a
hope you're
talk.
not too jealous, Megan. Back to you.
Thanks, Robin. But I think Stacey and I are probably in quite enough trouble where we are. So, 3 big names there, Stacey.
Yeah, big names.
Any thoughts about them, maybe from your generation's perspective?
You won't like my opinions.
Try me.
Uh-oh. Well,
Well-
gotta censor.
Bumbanonk is so old he's like 1 week away from the transition centre, so who cares? And Lil C was cool when I was like 12 or something, but now she's just another fucking loony. And Jesus is a disrupt-loving wanker who should have died with the rest of them 3 years ago.
You're right.
You agree with me?
No, you're right. I don't like your opinions. But thank
No, you're right. I don't agree with your opinions.
Who has another familiar face to catch up with? Oh, Patrick, what's the atmosphere like there?
It's absolutely electric, Megan. I can't quite believe it either.
Who the hell is that?
Here, it's Crazy Neil.
Oh, Crazy Neil!
How you doing?
Neil, our audience is just.
I gotta save his frequency. I need to do it perfectly.
What's it like suddenly being so popular?
It's crazy. People stop me in the streets, they expose themselves, they write me threatening letters. You know,
What?
the stalker has become the stalky. A real taste of Neil's own medicine, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and what's been the most challenging thing about being so famous?
It's places like this, you know, being around actors and rock stars. They're real crazy, and Crazy Neil knows crazy.
I have help with that. I've been.
If
If you realize that if you look back all my episodes, I've been posting Crazy Neil's commercials. So of course he'll be popular. I helped him with it. That. What? Who is this?
We got crazy deals on chairs. You ever sit in a chair that knock your socks off?
No, I can't say that I have.
Makes a mess of the carpet. But what do you say? We got a deal? Well, what about Betty Andrews' handbag? It's real leather. It's real cheap. And it even contains our hot medicine. Spicy.
No, really.
You've got the chair. You've got the bag. You're really busting my balls. What can I do to convince you? Let me throw in my wife, Mrs. Neal. It's
Oh,
the
he's got a
latest
wife.
model. Not a scratch on her. Pearls like a charm. What do you say? We got a deal.
Look, I can't take your wife.
Yes, you can. I got loads of them. Come on down.
Got loads of- whoa.
We got crazy deals on chairs. We got crazy deals on meals. We got crazy deals on wheels. We got wheels on meals. Meals on wheels. We've even got endangered seals. And we got meals with endangered seals. Yeah.
I think you need the heart medicine, dude. You look like you're about to die of a heart attack.
Come through to meet a hero. How about that, Megan? The man himself. Aren't we lucky? Back to you.
Thanks, Patrick. What a colourful interview there on what looks like an amazing night. They
A crazy
certainly know
deal
how
from
to make
Crazy
numbers.
Neil. Meet Neil at the red carpet. That's a trophy. Yes. Yes.
Because despite Boris Horsey in hours
Oh, wait,
later
hang on a sec.
calling it, Lawrence
All right,
Blunderbush's
put the
overly
commercials
long
in here.
suicide note in a review which ends with the words, and he hasn't even had the decency to see it through. The film, which is free to all residents of the territories, has seen record pre-bookings and looks set to run for months and months. But let's go back to those lucky few seeing it tonight. Oh, I'm so jealous. Robin, you seen anything unusual there?
Yes, Megan. 3
Oh, a little too early.
on a flatbed sharing a Scotch egg. But I am just delighted to be joined by legendary CEO and party girl, Sophia Remington. Welcome back to the NNA.
I was waiting for the frequency.
Getting free
Oh,
advertising, Robin. So even the heroines of capitalism get to take the night off to go to the movies.
Did you say heroin?
No one said heroin, Miss Remington.
So modest. So,
Whoa,
what are
whoa,
you
whoa.
looking forward to tonight? The after party. Ha, of course you are. But in the actual film,
Oh, in the film? The robots.
oh, the brand new computer-generated special effects, eh?
We built them.
Computer generated special effects. Of course. I just said it looks like an AI film.
There was a meeting. I know, I was there. I probably called it. Who can remember? And I was there with my science guys, the hottest geeks on the planet, by the way. And I said to them, if they weren't robots, let's give them robots. Didn't I?
Sure did, Miss Remington.
So was that like her bodyguard?
And they looked at me baffled, because there's me telling these super brainy guys to make functioning killer robots when even our best-selling toys catch fire. But I said to them,
Best-selling
"At Remington's
toys.
Fist, we can do anything, anything." And then there were some shots. And maybe a
Wait,
line
Remington's
or two.
Fist. Aren't they the ones that made that toy that I sponsored?
Goddamn killer robots like I asked.
That one toy that caused the fire?
But in the movie,
And
the
I
robot-
did what they said and stayed away from the lab because those geeks sure like to surprise me. But I will
What?
go in there tonight and I will see my goddamn killer robots. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I've got a press release here that does say the robots.
The
are
robots are not computer generated. And Miss Remington needs to take her seat.
Thank you, Jean-Claude. Ex-Special Forces. Ex-type. You should get one.
Shall I escort you in now, Miss Remington?
Absolutely. The robots will be in there, won't they, Jean-Claude?
Of course, Miss Remington.
Yeah, that is her bodyguard.
Hey, well,
Yeah.
thank you, Sophie Remington. Gosh,
That was
I
weird.
got a little bit high just standing near her, Megan. Back to you.
Thanks, Robin. Lucky you, and enjoy the movie. The Automated opens in cinemas across the territories this weekend. What a star-studded event, eh, Stacey?
Who cares? No one goes to the cinema these days.
Of course. We'll be back.
I
after
still
these
do.
messages. I still go to the cinema.
Yeah,
Sell
me
a
too.
video recorder, like the one at the home.
Yeah, I've got a video recorder. It's just not the same.
I was about to say, yeah, we have streaming services now, but no, this takes place in the 80s, so streaming service is not a thing anymore.
On the back row, doesn't that
Not a
happen?
thing anymore. Not a thing yet.
In public. What's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me.
Wait, what happened?
Feeling better?
What?
Gotta get set up for heat rash. I think Ronnie's on something. And there he is. It was on his rider. Apparently it's medicinal.
Ronnie's always high. Give him orange juice.
God, she speaks.
He's a stupid cunt.
And just like
Oh.
you wish you wouldn't.
So what grade I get? B. Good enough.
We seem to be a bit bunched up at this end.
Oh, don't worry. It's so cold.
It's what now?
What?
It,
Who is?
Megan, she's going to be interviewing you.
Hello. Hi.
This is her. This is Stacey.
Well, hello there, Stacey.
Fuck off, Ronnie.
Right. No, I'm sorry, but if we can't be polite, you're going to have to wait in the dressing room.
Whatever.
Do you want to go and wait in the dressing room?
Oh, gets publicly humiliated.
No what?
No. Thank you.
Okay. And sit up straight. You're ruining my shot.
That's 10 seconds, everybody.
oh, cold.
Yep, we got a
Right, Nico.
news to do.
In 5,
Well, we got a video to do.
4, 3.
And we're live.
Welcome back. For our final segment tonight, Stacey and I are delighted to be joined by Heat Rash. Their new album, Girls and Why We Love Them All, comes out this weekend. So, let me see if I can get this right. It's Nolan,
How about the songs?
Ronnie.
That's what it says on my tattoo.
Oh, you've got a tattoo of your name on yourself. Okay.
In case he forgets it.
This raconteur, you must be Chinny. Why do they call you Chinny?
It's because of this ugly old thing.
I don't know what you mean. God, you're so fucking embarrassing. Dale. Crikey, Dale, you do not look old enough to be in a band.
I get that a lot. I'm actually 23, the oldest one. I have a growth disorder.
God, I'm
Oh.
so sorry, I didn't know that.
It's so cold, PT.
It's only messing with you.
It's actually 58.
Okay, right, I see. You're going to be a handful, aren't you, boys? You must be TP. What does TP stand for?
Tiny prick.
It stands for Teen Play.
I thought I was gonna say toilet paper.
How long have you had that nickname?
Ever since Nolan decided Terry Prodance was a shit name for a member of a boy band.
No-co, Ronnie. Yeah, no-co, Ronnie.
Sorry, what does no-co mean?
Ah, it's the opposite of SoCo.
Fuck's sake. SoCo. Yeah, so cohesive. You pretees say cool.
Right, okay. Thank you, Stacey.
Sorry about her.
Not your fault. She's uneven.
So you guys made a popular show on one of our rival channels, didn't you?
Yeah, Team Players with a Z.
So how did that work then?
Well, actually, Dell and I knew each other from school. We were actually classmates. And
Fuck's sake, Nolan, mate. Give someone else a chance. We all went on Team Players. We all auditioned. The judges put us into bands. And, yeah, we went to their houses and they just put us into bands.
it's an example of how we're greater than the sum of our parts when we're working hard.
And occasionally singing it.
So every week on the show, they get these bands and they give them a song that the producer just found from under the bin somewhere.
Actually, I write the song.
And the public would phone in and decide which song they like best.
Right, and then the losers would be eliminated.
Mom.
No-co. Pretty. So no-co.
The band who get the most approval gets to play their song again.
Sure. So what happens to the losers then?
Mum.
What do I keep doing?
We don't use the L word anymore.
So what, is that like a slur?
Would you please stop saying that?
That word is a pejorative. It's a word designed to diminish. At Go-Getters, I learned very early that we only win when everybody wins.
Sorry, that's not real life, is it? That's just sports board, no?
Thought you were SoCo.
I am so good.
Nah, you're a shrinker. Can't be saying shrinker.
She doesn't know what you're talking about. She doesn't understand.
So I do understand, actually, Stacey.
What's a shrinker?
Well, a shrinker.
What's
is...
a pretty, Mum?
Well, I think it means someone who's older, doesn't it?
Pre-territories.
It's someone who turned 18 before the new future. We call you pretees.
Uneven.
Mimis.
Nonks.
It's not her fault she's old. She can't help it.
That old.
I'm trying to help you here.
I don't think I need your help.
See?
Uh-oh.
Total Mimi.
Is that so?
Yes, obviously.
Uh-oh. We may want to hold the family dispute until after the news.
You know what the real problem with you lot is? You just can't get over the fact that your beloved Disrupt are gone and you just don't fit in anymore. But the truth is, Disrupt were violent, no-co, bricks being led by a fucking psycho. I'm glad they lost, and you should be too.
Listen, not everyone over 30 supported Disrupt, Stacey.
Not everyone, no, but one fuck-off lot of you did.
Yeah.
SoCo, Stacey. SoCo.
Damn.
We've all learned maybe a little bit more.
Literally slammed her image in front of everyone.
To have met Pete Rash and
I'm just lucky I'm not even on the camera.
Grass, aren't you?
Yes, that's right. We're going to sing a song from Girls and Why We Love Them All called Pieces of My Heart, which is about a real relationship I have with an actual girl.
Oh, Nolan, give it a rest, mate. No one cares. Come on, let's get on these stools, lads.
Right.
Oh, I gotta do a music segment now.
So, Stacey, can I get your contact?
Oh, she's 15. Go on, piss off and sing your song, Terry.
Right, you are.
He was literally hitting on her. He's like, well, she's 15. And he's like,
So,
nope.
Here they are with their latest single, Pieces of My Heart. Are you excited, Stacey?
Well, it's a good thing, dude. You dodged that
I
bullet.
only listen to lip music and a bit of jizzcore. Pop music is...
Ah, yes. I know I meant to mention this earlier. Apparently, these newfangled boy bands change singer all the bloody time. Try and follow along, eh? Keep the shot on whoever is currently singing the lead vocal.
Oh, God.
I saw you standing by the menu center with a brand new pair of Lakers, baby. Do you remember? You took the first of the pieces of my heart. You wandered into a bush and grabbed a vodka instead to took our assets and our wealth and drew them out of the bag. I gave you little pieces of my heart. I didn't know two hearts could ever feel like this, girl. It's like you were custom made for me by Remington's fist. I take all of the loves that didn't last and leave them in the uneven past. Share the new future as my bride. You snatch me inside. There's no need to hide all the times that you cried. As my old man used to say, you blow me away. I just want you to stay. I don't want you to pay. You make me crazier than Neil today.
Honestly, the song slaps.
On Liberation Night, girl, I was sitting beside you. We sat there shaking all the way through incisors. We held each other as things fell apart. We took a train through all the territories and we threw away the rules and wrote our personal stories. You took a dozen pieces of my heart. I didn't know that life could ever feel like this, girl. It's like you were custom made for me by Remington's fist. I take all of the loves that didn't last. I leave them there, the uneven past. Share the new future as my bride. Snatch me inside. There's no need to hide all the times you have cried. As my old mom used to say, blow me away. I just want you to stay. I just want you to play. You make me crazier than Neil. Make me crazier than Neil today. And now I'm staring at your membership card. There's your picture beaming brighter than a handful of flaws. I'm trying to find the pieces of my heart and leave them in the uneven parts. Share the new future as my bride. You snatch me inside. There's no need to hide all the times that you cried. As my old man used to say, you blow me away. I just want you to stay. I just want you to play. You make me crazier than Neil. Crazier than Neil. Crazier than Neil today.
Wow. Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Heat Rash. That was
Yeah, that was a pretty good song.
actually really good. Best of luck. Thank you for coming in. Now it's almost time for final thoughts tonight. And I've actually asked Stacey to write a few, and they're just being programmed onto the auto cue now. Now, I have no idea what she's going to say.
Uh-oh.
So, fingers on that bleep button in the broadcast room, just in case.
Oh, don't worry. I'm already hovering my finger over it now.
My name is Stacey. I guess you know that by now. Don't know why I put that in there. Anyway. I don't watch the news. There's no need. You hear all the important stuff from your mates, so I don't know what's considered important anymore. But I'm pretty sure that it's not rehashed movies and fucking boy bands, so anyway. I'm going to talk about what's important to me. When Advance were first elected 6 years ago, I was 9.
Damn, it was 6 years?
Not a family home like you call a home. This was a state children's home. It was fucking awful, actually. It was like a Charles Dickens book. The roof leaked and the walls were damp some mornings. Food was bad. Drugs and alcohol were everywhere. No one cared. You had to watch your back all the time because there weren't enough staff to manage us. And yes, as you'd imagine, there was a lot of... Some bad stuff went down there with some of the staff. Okay. Not all of them, but the others knew, and they didn't stop it. And then Advance won the election. And like a miracle, things started to change. They got better. Had nicer food. The home was not just repaired, but redecorated and kitted out with books and sports stuff and musical instruments and video games. Most of the staff were fired, and the new ones, which there were more of, spent time talking and working with the bullies. And you know what? A second miracle. It worked. The bullying stopped. My life, got better. Because finally, there was enough money to do the good things, and Advance had the guts to do it. I joined Go Getters, and on Liberation Night, that gave me a group of friends that I could talk with when the bombs went off and the power went out. Another miracle. I wasn't alone anymore. And that was the night I finally understood the importance of being in a team. So here's my final thought. I know the people who were doing better under the old system long to go back. You say, we were freer, but what you mean is, we were richer. But for every one of you, there is 100 of me. And even now, after all you've had taken away, you are still doing better than I am, than I likely ever will. You still have homes of your own and families of your own who love you. And I'll never have that. So maybe you should stop looking for the worst interpretation of everything this amazing government does and realise it's not for you. It's for the millions like me. And you can cry and bleat all you want, but you're never going to get your money back because it's already been spent on miracles.
Thank you, Stacey, for that.
The orange frequency, it's back.
My name's Megan Wolf. Let's keep making tomorrow better.
And we're out.
They try to get in the frequency. No, I'm already got investigated. I already got interrogated. There's no way I'm gonna listen to that.
Gonna be taking me back to the home now then.
I was thinking we could go out somewhere and, I don't know, have a meal, talk about our options, if that's okay.
Of course, Miss Wolf. Security will be standing by.
So they're always there then?
There was a thing a few years ago, actually.
Oh, with that Jeremy bloke? I heard about that, everyone did. Were you here back then? Doesn't look old enough.
Yeah, she does that.
7th grade C? Hey, well, at least I did all right. Well, that was a bit of a lighter time. That was a bit of a light, wholesome moment. All right, this is where I ended off right here. Because, yeah, like I said, we ended on a new segment. So be ready for episode 10. See you guys in the next video.